When it comes to mindfulness, I must admit that I spent way too many years in ignorance about what that truly means. I grew up with that very toxic mindset to always having to be high functioning. I was always expected to be an overachiever, to bring good grades home, to be talented at everything, and to more or less always be presentable, kind of like a trophy that you put into your shelf for everyone to be seen. Well, needless to say, living like that only works for so long. That unfortunately led me to learn to ignore my needs, to push my personality aside, masking my ADHD, and I ended up miserable, depressed, and uninspired. At some point, I didn't even know who I was anymore. I didn't know what I liked, what I felt. I didn't know if the world around me was even real anymore. But it was. It is. But I needed to learn to see the world around me not only with open eyes, but also with an open mind. Frankly, at first, everything I had to do to learn how to be mindful felt childish and trivial, or straight up stupid to me. There were things I had to do, like breathing with focus on my breath, tapping my body head to toe, going on mindfulness walks, etc., etc. But after allowing myself to really get into these practices, I slowly but surely realized how suddenly the voices in my head quietened, how the world around me felt more real, more detailed, more alive. And that helped me to let the impressions around me influence my creativity. Ever since I moved to a new place, I really take care of going outside regularly. I am extremely privileged to live in a beautiful place with walking distance to the Baltic Sea, and I try to be thankful for it every day and expressing that thankfulness by exploring the place I live in and really drinking in the impressions around me. Every time I feel like I discover something new, just by focusing on my surroundings, and my husband actually introduced that wonderful habit of taking another route somewhere every once in a while to get to know the place better and to understand how everything is connected over here. And of course, going to the beach whenever I can is the absolute biggest and most helpful therapy there is for me. This is not nearly as comfortable as it looks. I don't even know if this looks comfortable at all. The good thing is I'm all alone here. Like what? This is a spot where not a lot of tourists come. I don't even think a lot of tourists know this place. But regardless, you can see my double chin. Regardless, it's so beautiful here. I wanted to live this little beach forever. I'm going to head home now because I really need to go to the toilet, but really, I could just bring a tent and stay here. I don't think you're allowed to sleep here. There is no sign explicitly saying that, yet I do not want to challenge it. Oh, it's really beautiful over here. One thing that I really had to teach myself, and still have to teach myself, to be completely honest with you, is getting off my phone. Of course, there's nothing wrong with social media. I myself use it to share my art over there. I do have my art profile. But how quickly does this tiny little screen become an addiction? Whenever we feel low, doom scrolling feels like a short relief and a seamlessly endless source of dopamine, and for a moment, your head stops thinking. But I learned how harmful it is to try to silence the voices in my head by overstimulating it. They may be quieter for the moment, but they're still lingering in the back of your head, waiting to scream even louder than before. How can you be creative when your head is filled with unwanted stimuli? It took a lot of time and effort to get to this point. My head is more peaceful now. Of course, I have bad days too, but there is a lot more space for the little things I can see and feel. And I find myself getting new ideas for paintings by just walking by a house with a wall full of wisteria, by seeing a crow building its nest, because we have a lot of crows here, by the sun illuminating the different colors of the leaves on a tree, but also by watching my favorite artists paint, by browsing through reference pictures, all of that. And of course, I find inspiration by living, because beauty is everywhere. We just need to choose to see it and to live for it.